We start today with some breaking news because we discovered a brand new place for incredibly delicious old school bagels.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
These are some of the best bagels you can get outside of Brooklyn. Crusty on the outside, soft on the inside, served hot and fresh out of the oven. And believe it or not, the secret ingredient is water. At the original Brooklyn Water Bagel Company in Framingham, every traditional toasty treat is made with a special type of H2O you can usually only find in the Big Apple, as native New Yorker Stephen Ashkenos explains.
We have a 14-stage proprietary water filtration system that takes Framingham water, filters it, and replicates Brooklyn water. Framingham water comes in from that wall here. As it comes through the filters, it lands in our water tank. The water tank is the Brooklynizer.
The water is probably our most important aspect of the business. I've made bagels all over the country. My father was a New York bagel baker, and what's unique about our company is no matter what part of the country you open in, whatever water goes in, replicated Brooklyn water comes out, and it makes a huge difference in the quality of the product.
Lead baker Michael Rubenstein grew up in the bagel business, and he still believes in doing it the old-fashioned way. Mix the dough fresh, boil the bagels in a big kettle, then bake them in the oven, flip, slice, and serve warm all day long.
I've made bagels pretty much since I was 10 years old. It's pretty much the only thing I've ever wanted to do, and it's probably the only thing that I've never gotten tired of doing. You want to roll it into nice even strips, and it goes up on our conveyor here. It runs through our former, and out comes the bagel. Here we have our kettling station. It's important we boil our bagels before we bake them. It seals it. It's kind of like searing a steak, which gives you a crust on the outside and a chewy product on the inside. They want to stay in our kettle for about 40-45 seconds. They bake for about 10-11 minutes. There's not a lot of ingredients in our bagels. They're all natural. I've made bagels all over the country all my life, and I truly feel that this bagel we make here is the best bagel I've made. It's done like it was done in Brooklyn 80, 90 years ago.
And adding to the sense of history here, Michael claims to be the creator of one of the world's most popular bagel flavors, the now seemingly ubiquitous everything bagel.
My earliest memory is standing in front of the oven at my father's store when I was about 10 years old. I came up with a bagel where I just threw all the ingredients on it, and I went up to my dad and I said, this is our new bagel, we call it the Works, and he decided to sell it in a shop, and before you knew it, every bagel shop in the country was selling it, and it was known as the everything bagel, hence because of me.
So how did a real New York-style bagel bakery end up here in Framingham? It started with Stephen looking for a good breakfast one fateful morning.
I was down in Florida on business. I happened to come across Brooklyn Water Bagels. I went inside, I had a bagel, and I said, this is the closest thing that I've had to a New York bagel outside of New York. Did a little research. 18 months later, I found a place in Framingham that I thought we can bring this product to. We offer everything, poppy, sesame. We have Asiago, which is a cheese bagel. We have egg bagels, salt bagels.
We make 16 different varieties of bagels. We make the bialys. We make a product called a flagel, which is basically a flat bagel.
They also make bagel sandwiches, bagel Reubens, bagel pizzas, and the biggest, fluffiest 3-egg bacon and cheese breakfast sandwich you've ever seen.
You don't ever want to leave a restaurant and say, I need more. So we want to make sure that our customers leave happy. Our egg sandwiches in the morning. A lot of times customers just can't finish it, so they'll take it with them.
Unlike most of the bagel stores in New York, Brooklyn Water Bagels is big, bright, and spacious, featuring numerous nostalgic photos and an interactive coffee bar where you can personalize their signature Cubesta iced coffee, where the ice is actually made from frozen, fresh roasted coffee. Of course, that's made with the Brooklynized water as well. And just like the way it works with the bagels, this water is like liquid gold.
We've had New Yorkers come in and say, I'm from New York. I don't believe this is a New York bagel. Give me one, let me taste it. Before they leave, they walk out with a dozen bagels and they say thank you. And it's amazing how many times people have said thank you for being here.